I'm 72 degrees at 7:04. You're listening to Ellis, Melissa, Skid, the producer, on K92 FM.
It's K92 FM. K92 FM. You're playing the most country music guaranteed now.
Yeah, I sobered up, and I got to thinking, girl, you ain't much fun since I quit drinking.
Toby Keith on K92 FM, the most country music guaranteed. And it's just another part of your most music morning here with Ellis, Melissa, Skid, the producer. Good Thursday to you. 7:09 now, 9 past 7 o'clock, 71 degrees out. A lot of sun today, clouds moving in, rain over the weekend, and we'll see a high right around 90.
You know, my head is still spinning over the stat you gave earlier when we did the know-it-all question of the day, and that was that 1,200 to 1,500 people a day move to Florida.
Can you imagine?
Jeez, no wonder we've got the sprawl around here with that volume of people moving here.
I mean, just picture the U-Haul trucks crossing the line, left and right, left and right.
It's like an army of moving vans. I can see that very easily. So since we have so many people moving here from so many other parts of the country, in some cases, other countries, I thought this would be a good time to put together the Central Florida rules for the morning commute.
Now, are these rules that should be in place or rules that seem to be in place?
These are rules that do seem to be in place. If you just observe what other drivers are doing as you're driving around, you start to put together some rules.
This can't be good.
For example, I think the number one rule, morning commuting in Central Florida, red lights are merely a suggestion to stop. If you need to get somewhere quickly, just ignore them if they turn red as you're approaching them. I see that happen all the time.
I know. Well, it's so dangerous, too. That just makes me mad.
Another rule, never use your turn signals. Everybody needs some excitement during that boring drive.
Are you listening to this, my husband? Use your turn signal.
Another rule I've observed just driving around this part in the morning, never let anybody into the lane in front of you. That might add 3 seconds to your commute time, and we can't possibly have that happen.
In fact, hit the gas when you see them try to move over.
Right. And if it's a merge, hit the gas even harder.
My husband just sent me a note.
Oh, did he really? I knew we'd hear from him. What else? Oh, another rule. Rule number 4 on my list.
Yes.
Always make sure your bright lights are on when tailgating the person in front of you.
Oh, yes. And then you just hope they have a chrome bumper, so it really magnifies.
Oh, absolutely. And if you don't have an E-Pass on the toll roads, drive 3 seconds behind someone who does. In fact, don't even make it 3 seconds. Make it about 3 inches.
Oh, can I add one to that?
Oh, go ahead. You go. I'll write it down.
Okay, here's what I would like to add. The best thing to do is not to have an E-Pass, but yet get into the E-Pass only line.
Oh, I love that.
And then stop and be like, uh-oh.
There's nobody here.
What do I do? And then put the car in reverse, because everybody loves it when you do that. And then you back up ever so slowly. Everybody's honking, giving you the "you're number one" sign.
Oh, I love when you're number one sign. That's
right.
Great.
And then you try to move on over to pay for cash.
That is a good rule. It is on the list.
Okay, please make sure that because that's mine. And we just want to help out the 12 to 1,500 people that are moving to the state of Florida. This is how you drive around here.
We just want to make sure you understand the rules, because it's different here than where you came from.
Oh, yeah. Don't you be bringing your northern ways down here.
So if you have a rule you want to add to the list, we'd love to hear yours. 407-424-92FM, 714 K92 FM, time saver traffic. And here's Henry.
Don't forget, always drive slower if you're traveling in the left-hand lane.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
With your turn signal on.
Of course. Westbound I-4, you're slowing down 436 to Maitland Boulevard. Right now, you're looking at about a 15.
K92 FM, the most country music guaranteed. 7:24, 24 past 7 o'clock. It's Ellis, Melissa, and Skid, the producer, with the most music morning. Expect sunshine today, high of 89. Right now, we have 70 here at K92 FM.
I'm in a hurry to get things done, but I'm in a hurry and don't know why.
K92 FM, the most country music guaranteed, and always the most music morning. You're with Ellis, Melissa, Skid, the producer, on this Thursday. And don't forget our buddy Shadow, kicking off 50 minutes of music every hour. That's going to start right at 9 o'clock. It's now 7:27, 27 past 7 o'clock.
Hey, we're just saying, since we have 1,200 to 1,500 new people move to Florida every day, these people don't understand the rules about driving here in Central Florida. So we figured, as a public service, we would give you the rules for the morning commute. Some of them including, when a light turns red, that's just optional. If you need to keep going, just keep going.
Oh, yeah. And in fact, the best thing to do is sit and park your car in the middle of the intersection.
Mm-hmm.
You
Absolutely.
know, it's not your fault you didn't make it all the way through, so you just sit there.
Right, yeah. If there's too much traffic blocking you from completing it, don't let that stop you from going into the intersection. Any others you'd like to add to the list?
Always stop and ask for directions on the tolls.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. No, you're right, Marty. That is the perfect spot to stop. And in fact, I think an even better spot is not just at the tolls in the change lane, but at the tolls in the e-pass lane, and then honk your horn and wait for somebody to come over.
I need service.
I need help.
Little help, please. Hey, thank you for calling.
Thanks, Marty.
Bye.
Bye.
K92 FM, who's this?
Good morning. Hi, this is Melissa.
Hey, Melissa. So what rule do you have for the Central Florida morning commute?
Well, wait until you get to your exit and change 4 lanes.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, just shoot right over.
Yeah.
In front of
And
everybody.
Don't forget, when it's raining and you can't even see the front of your car, don't turn your headlights on.
Oh, no.
No. We want to make that drive more of a challenge.
Definitely don't turn on the headlights, especially if you have a gray or a blue car.
Thanks for calling.
That's my favorite.
Any others you'd like to add? 407-424-92FM, 729 K92 FM time saver traffic with Henry Hayes.
Isaiah, slowdowns westbound I-4, 436 to May. $50 on a YMCA membership. I'm Henry Hayes, K92 FM time saver traffic.
Very good morning to you. 7:30 on this Thursday and 72 degrees. I'm Melissa Moore, and this is your K92 FM continuing morning news. News this morning brought to you by Heinzelman Truck Center. 2 Orange County deputies were shot outside of an anti-crime rally in South Orlando yesterday. 3 men in custody today after they tried to steal a car. And look for something new from Trisha Yearwood next year. And no, it's not a baby. Yearwood will be releasing her first cookbook, and her husband, Garth Brooks, says it's got his favorite in there, and that's her carrot cake. K92 FM News time is 7:31. We'll check your Weather Watch forecast coming up.
It's what being the best is all about. Treating customers with respect. Award-winning service.
Rainmaker starting on Saturday. From Severe Weather Center 9, I'm Chief Meteorologist Tom Terry with your K92 FM Weather Watch forecast.
Thank you, Tom. We're looking at 72 degrees at 7:35. You're listening to Ellis, Melissa, Skid, the producer, on K92 FM.
Your most music morning on K92 FM means the most country music guaranteed. Plus 50 minutes of music an hour kicks off at 9. Only from K92 FM.
K92 FM, the most country music guaranteed. 7:38, 22 till 8 o'clock. Sunshine today, high of 87. Currently, we have 69 under sunny skies at K92 FM.
Snow in Montana was 3 feet high. Sweetheart, I'll wait for you.
The most country music guaranteed, K92 FM, and just another most music morning with Ellis, Melissa, Skid, the producer, at 7:42, 18 before 8 o'clock. So what is the best way to drive here in Central Florida?
Yeah, we're just compiling a list of the rules of the morning commute. Since you've moved here, you've probably noticed we drive differently here than any other part of the country.
Right.
So we need to have the rules down in writing, and that's what we're doing this morning. The rules for the Central Florida commute. Good morning. Who's this?
This is Faye. Good morning.
Hey, good morning. So do you have a rule you would like to put on the list?
My biggest rule is for those of us who do stay in the right-hand lane and go, a tad bit over the speed limit, 5, 10 miles an hour, and use our turn signal, that those people who want to ride our tails and think we should go faster on a 2 to 3 lane highway where they can go around us.
Right.
Maybe they're just trying to challenge you to be a better and faster driver. Maybe they're helping.
That's it, Ellis.
Is that it? I'm already going maybe 5 miles over the speed limit in the right-hand lane, not in the left-hand lane where I can go 30 miles over.
Maybe they just want to get a little bump drafting going on I-4.
I got it. That's what it is. It's drafting to save gas because they don't have a high bird.
Exactly.
Right. They're just drafting, and you remember if they rub you at all, rubbing is racing, so don't worry about it.
Just trading paint.
Oh, actually, rubbing is kissing my beep.
All right.
Thanks for calling.
All ready for you.
All right, bye-bye.
K92 FM, morning. What's your name?
Hey, this is Ray.
Hey, Ray. What do you say?
Well, I'm a cab driver for 33 years in this area.
Mm-hmm.
And the favorite one is make sure you get in the left lane and drive slow, 10 miles below the limit, while you either read a map or dial the cell phone.
Oh, yeah.
And it's even better if you could do a rolling roadblock and get the other person or two alongside of you to block the lane so nobody else can go any faster.
Oh, I love that. Is my favorite, too.
Wow. I like that. You just all share the same space.
Right.
Together.
I mean, kumbaya, my lord.
You've heard of synchronized swimming? This is synchronized driving.
I like it. It is the way to drive. All right, Ray, thanks.
There's one more.
Oh, what?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay, when you're in the left turn lane and you've waited for your 2 or 3 times to make it through the left lane, and then somebody comes flying past you to get to the front of the line and points like, I get to go next, I get to go next. That cuts you off. So you miss another cycle.
Well, right, because the finger pointing does rule out anything else that may be going on.
Yeah.
Yep. Man, you got it down.
You're observant.
Woo!
Thanks.
Bye.
Thank you.
And I just got an email from Joey about, oh my goodness, I'll read it to you next. Another driving tip. It's great.
Hang on, we'll get to that. K92 FM time saver traffic. Here's Henry Hayes.
Well, we still got slowdowns westbound I-4, 436 to Maitland Boulevard. Still about a 10-minute ride. Eastbound,
A lot of benefits provided depends upon the plan selected. 50% savings is based on a comparison to other BCBSF plans.
Join me, Billy Michaels, for a chance to win a 3-day Royal Caribbean cruise. Come out to the grand opening of Quality Satellite Installations on East Colonial Drive, Saturday from 2 to 5.
K92 FM is WWKA Orlando. Waking up Central Florida with another Most Music Morning. We're online at K92FM.com. Featuring event best bets for the K92 FM family.
K92 FM, the most country music guaranteed. Welcome to Thursday. Ooh, weekend will be here before you know it. And so will the rain, but not today. Sunshine high right around 87. Current temp 70 degrees here at K92 FM with Kenny Chesney.
She's got every quality from A all the way to Z.
Kenny Chesney on K92 FM, the most country music guaranteed, always the most music in the morning with Ellis, Melissa, Skid the producer. Kenny, by the way, is going to be in Tampa Saturday night. The whole flip-flop summer tour is going to be kicking off at the Ford Amphitheater.
Yeah.
We have all the information online, by the way, at K92FM.com.
All right, since so many people move to Florida every year, a lot of people don't understand the rules about driving in Central Florida. So we're composing the rules for the morning commute right here in Central Florida. We have Teresa from Lake County. You have a rule for the list?
Yes, I do. I got one that goes along with Ray. When you are in the inside lane and you are doing the speed limit,
right,
and the person flies up behind you flipping their light,
yes,
don't get over. They're just saying good morning.
You know, and then give them the friendly wave. They know, they love it when you wave.
Oh, I know.
Or at least show...
Please. I was being nice. I just flipped my lights. Please get over. I'm in a hurry.
Right.
I left the house 10 minutes late. But, of course, they wave or,
Yep.
So.
Yeah. And a corollary to that rule is if they do start doing that behind you with the bright lights, hit the brake.
Or slow down.
Oh,
slow down. Oh,
yes.
I'm not going fast enough. Maybe slower will be better.
Y'all have a good morning.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye. K92 FM. What's your name?
Lisa.
Hey, Lisa. Where are you calling from this beautiful morning?
I'm calling from Lake Mary, and how are you today?
We are excellent. As we put together our list of the rules for driving in Central Florida, what do you have?
Well, I love when people don't let me get off my exit.
Isn't that the best way to start a day?
Oh, my God, and they're looking at you like you did something wrong.
Oh, see, and that is doubly the best. Not only can you not get from the Lake Mary Exchange onto I-4, you also get the look of you crazy female driver.
Yep, and then I have to go all the way to the next exit and come all the way back, and they're kind of laughing at you.
Right.
You know what it is? They're fearful of separation anxiety. They don't want you to leave the pack. It'll be so lonely without you. So you should stay with the pack all the way to the Kissimmee exit.
Right. Yes. And Lisa, what I have found the best way to start the morning is combine those two with driving on the little pylons on the side of the road because nobody will let you over. So you're a
Oh, isn't that lovely?
Yes, I love that.